How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokémon Unite character guide. In this video, we're going to be going over Snorlax, some of the best battle items to use on him, some of the best held items to use on him, and some of the best abilities to use when you're playing with Snorlax. Remember, if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe. If you're interested, check out the other character guides. Maybe give them a look if you're interested in playing somebody else. So, let's get right into it. At level 1, Snorlax gets to choose between either Tackle or Rest. Tackle has the user charge forward belly first, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon in the area of effect and decreasing their movement speed for a short time. It's got a cooldown of 6 seconds, and it's great for chasing enemies down. At level 3 or level 1, depending on what you choose, Snorlax learns Rest. Has the user fall asleep on the spot and restores their HP. Blocks the movement of all Pokemon not on the user's team while this move is in effect. It has a 10-second cooldown. This move is great if you're about to die. You can use Rest, you can heal, you can even stop enemies from moving with it. It's a fantastic move early game. Unlike most Pokemon, Snorlax does not get to learn a move at level 4. He starts to get his other moves at level 6 and level 8. At level 6, Snorlax get to choose between Heavy Slam and Flail. Heavy Slam has the user heavy slam their body down, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon in the area of effect and throwing them up in the air. It has a cooldown of 7 seconds, and it's a great displacement ability while stunning them because they get thrown up into the air. The other ability, Flail, has the user flail about, increasing the user's basic attack damage the lower the user's HP is. It has a cooldown of 6.5 seconds. This move would pair very well with something like a Fierce Attack Dumbbell. At level 8, Snorlax has the choice between Block and Yawn. Block has the user spread their arms wide to create a wall that grants them a shield, prevents Pokemon from passing through the wall, and shoves knockback opposing Pokemon that run into it. It has a cooldown of 11 seconds. This, in my opinion, right now, playing the Japanese stress test, is one of the best abilities in the game. Now, this is subject to change. As I'm recording this, it's June 30th. The game has not released yet. But this is such a great ability right now. It is fantastic for pushing enemies around and just bullying them in general. The other ability Snorlax has the choice of learning is Yawn. Yawn has the user let loose a huge yawn that lulls the opposing Pokemon into a sleepy haze, putting the opposing Pokemon hit by this move to sleep, essentially stunning them. It has a cooldown of 12 seconds, and it's great if you're surrounded by the entire enemy team. Alright, let's talk about Snorlax's level 9 Unite move. At level 9, Snorlax gets to learn Power Nap. Power Nap, an attack in which Snorlax nods off and can roll around in its sleep to attack its opponents. This move is interesting. Snorlax just kind of lays down and, like it says, rolls around while attacking, but he's constantly healing. So if a Snorlax uses this on you in a 1v1 situation, you can't outdamage this healing. You need to have multiple teammates with you, and even then, Snorlax may not die depending on what kind of items he has, battle items he has. Snorlax is just a very tanky character in this game. Last but not least, let's talk about Snorlax's passive. Snorlax's passive is called Gluttony. It increases the effects gained from eating berries. So this sounds like if Snorlax eats a healing berry next to your goals, it will increase the amount of healing it gives. If he goes into the jungle and eats a speed berry, it will increase the movement speed he gains, which could be absolutely terrifying. Have you ever seen a fast Snorlax running at you? No, neither have I. That sounds horrifying. Alright, let's talk about some of the best held items to use with Snorlax. Starting off, we've got the Eos Cookie. The Eos Cookie permanently increases max HP upon scoring a goal. With as much health as Snorlax already has, giving him more health after scoring a goal is absolutely insane. He's already such a tanky character and would be an absolute monster to kill. Another one would be a Fierce Attack Dumbbell. A Fierce Attack Dumbbell, upon scoring a goal, increases your basic attack damage. Snorlax already has really high basic attack damage, and if you keep pumping up his damage and pumping up his health with that Eos Cookie, every time you score a goal, Snorlax is just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger to the point where he can just wipe out the enemy team on his own. Another great one is the Buddy Barrier. The Buddy Barrier, upon using a Unite move, the attacker and its lowest HP ally gain a shield of a percentage of their respective maximum HPs. Once again, the higher Snorlax's HP, the higher this Buddy Barrier goes, and when Snorlax is using his Unite move, he's already constantly healing from the Power Nap. So, once again, making him a monster to kill out on the field. Another one would be a Focus Band. Focus Band endures damage that would otherwise make it faint and then continually recovers HP over time. If you finally think that you've got Snorlax killed, you're wrong. Last but not least, we've got the Muscle Band. The Muscle Band greatly increases basic attack damage. This isn't when you score a goal, this is just on its own. This is kind of crazy if you pair it with a Fierce Attack Dumbbell or something like that. Just constantly building Snorlax's basic attack damage with as much damage as he already does, it could ramp up very fast. Alright, now that we've got those held items out of the way, let's move on to some of, in my opinion, the best battle items to use with Snorlax. Starting off, we have the X Attack. The X Attack increases your Pokemon's attack and special attack for a short time. Once again, if you pair this with the Muscle Band or with the Fierce Attack Dumbbells, it can be absolutely monstrous. I've said monster a lot in this video. Snorlax is a monster, especially with his passive and running at you. God, running Snorlax, it just terrifies me. Alright, another battle item would probably be a Fluffy Tail. A Fluffy Tail stuns the Pokemon in front of you and greatly increases the damage you do on it. Next up, we've got the Eject Button. The Eject Button moves a Pokemon in the specified direction immediately. I've talked enough about running Snorlax. Now what if that running Snorlax jumped at you with an Eject Button? How terrifying would that be? But in all honesty, Eject Button is such a great ability for finishing off a kill, running away. I've said it in all the other character guides. Eject Button and the Fluffy Tail are probably the two best battle items in the game currently. Alright, and the last battle item that I want to talk about is probably the most basic item. It's the Potion. The Potion restores some of your Pokemon's HP. Before we end the video, let me go over my ideal Snorlax build. So, at level 6, you take Flail, increasing your damage the lower your HP is. At level 8, you're going to take Block for that displacement and keeping enemies away from you and your allies. At level 9, of course, you get your Unite move. The held items I would use on Snorlax would be a Fierce Attack Dumbbell, a Muscle Band, and a Focus Band. If I didn't make it clear enough, I definitely think the Fierce Attack Dumbbell and the Muscle Band makes Snorlax catastrophic. And finally, for the battle item that I would use on Snorlax, that's a very tough choice. I would either go with an X Attack or a Fluffy Tail. Fluffy Tail for the stun and the increased damage, while X Attack for the increased damage. I believe that the cooldown for Fluffy Tail is shorter and the X Attack lasts longer than the Fluffy Tail stun. Either way, I believe that they are both great choices for whatever build you're trying to do. Alright, so that's it for the Snorlax character guide. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you enjoyed. If you, however, have a better Snorlax build in the comments, I would love to hear what you have to say. So make sure you check out the other character guides on the channel if you're at all interested. If not, hey, don't worry about it. But until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace.